You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 6. And it gets him a new set of downs. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Woolrich back live here now in Salt Lake City. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They come out here in the eye. Let's go. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
They'll come out in the pistol. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Let's go!
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loaded in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first down.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. Surveying the field. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Chargers a first down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now movement up front. I think this will be on San Diego.
False start, offense.
So the D-line's going to spread out. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second and 12. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now back to throw. Can't find anyone open. Going right side here, and that's complete. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll set up a throw, finding time. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Single. Now let's go. 3, 9, 10.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
So they complete the pass and now they face a 2nd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Backing up. Going up top. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play.
Here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Check 6 God. No. Check. Patriot.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Deep drop. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.